Hey, what's up? It's Steve, aka the Sign Picker, and today I'm going to be going through my entire collection and pulling out all of the signs that I have that have to do with trucks. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I need to update my sign wall, and I thought I would do a truck theme. Now, there's two types of signs that I have to do with trucks. Number one are signs that have the word truck written on them, and number two, signs that have iconography of trucks on them. So, like a no truck sign. And this is going to be the first time that I'm building a sign wall and going through my collection since I installed these new shelves. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you click the link here and watch it. So I'm going to go through my entire collection, see what I can pull out, see what can fit up on the wall. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start right here with these 18 by 24 signs. Let's see what I can find. Okay, here is an old 18 by 24 heavy trucks prohibited sign. I would say this sign's probably from the 70s, maybe early 80s, just based on the reflective surface that it has. It's kind of chipping away a little bit. You can also see that this sign used to be another sign in a previous life. As the paint here is chipping off, you can see that it was probably a regulatory sign, maybe a parking sign, something like that, because I could see a red border coming through here. There's some red throughout. So if I look really close, maybe you can kind of see what it is. Shows how it's possible to take an old sign in good condition and strip the surface off and put a new sign over the top. But this guy is old enough that they decided to retire it completely. It's got some bending here at the bottom, so that's a little tough to resurface. I also think it's really neat where you can see the rust from the post that it was mounted to. I love the yellow texture on it. Pull this one out for the wall. Here is a word-based no truck sign. This type of sign would accompany a icon-based no truck sign that would usually sit on top of it. I'll talk more about that in a second. Here's a 24 by 24 inch no truck sign. It's funny, usually 2024 signs you would expect to see the no trucks icon on there, but this is a full text-based no truck sign. Here is another truck sign, heavy trucks prohibited, 24 by 24 version of the 18 by 24 that I pulled out earlier. Truck entrance. Here is the standard design of a no truck sign that you see posted today. Now, as street signs have evolved, they've moved from text-based signs to more iconography-based like this right here. When this iconography is first introduced, when this sign was first introduced, it is paired with a text-based sign like that. So usually you would see it posted just like this. For here, I could tell that this sign didn't actually go with that sign because that one is different texture. It's yellowed. This one has a different reflectivity surface on it. But for a period of time, when this sign is considered brand new, it'll be posted in conjunction with the text base so people will understand, drivers will understand that this means no trucks. And then after a period of time, after drivers have become familiar with this, that sign would not be used anymore. Here is the same sign, and I love this. I love the hand painted, it appears to be hand painted, but it's just really worn and cracked, just really neat. The back of it is white as well, which that's a bonus. It's real heavy, just a really cool sign. Here is yet another version of a no truck sign, but it has some added type on it. And normally you don't see text on top of the icon. But as the bottom of the sign says, City of Chicago, this is totally a Chicago style design of sign. I picked this up at an antique store or at a flea market for about 15 bucks back in the 90s, and I'm glad that I did. Another bonus, white background, which is also typical of old Chicago street signs. The background color matches the front. This one's also really, really heavy compared to other signs of its size. A teenage me was really happy when I found this to add to my collection. Okay, now we're getting into 24 by 24 warning signs. It's a 24 by 24 yellow version of the white truck entrance. So that's where we have some identity crisis when it comes to street signs. This is a warning sign, black on yellow. Anything that is black on white is a regulatory sign. So When it comes to a truck entrance, is it a warning sign or is it a regulatory sign? It is a warning. You want to know if there's a truck entrance ahead, if there's going to be stop traffic because of a truck turning into a parking lot or another street. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I could probably fill up a wall just with these two piles, but I still have a whole bottom shelf to go through. I still have all these over here to go through. Got to keep digging. Okay, here's one that has iconography of a truck on it. This is what happens if the truck's going too fast around a curve. It's going to tip on its side. These signs are pretty big for the wall. Sometimes I have to turn them like this, or I could stick them up on the bottom shelf and they'll poke up into the top shelf. But this is definitely going on the wall. Here's another one. Goes like that. That warns of steep grade. Pull that out for the wall. Same sign here as that, just a more updated reflective surface on it. Fire truck. Okay, this is one of the newest shelves in my collection, and just based on the size of the signs, I'm doing a top-down storage approach, so I could just come through and flip through signs this way. Mentioned this in the last video. If you want to check out that video on how I got all these new signs on these new shelves, make sure you go check that out. But any of you who've ever been to a record store and flip through vinyl, it's kind of the same concept. Flip through vinyl on the top, pull it out of the side or pull it out of the top. That's the inspiration behind this shelf. These are all 12 by 18s. There's some long signs below that. So I'm gonna flip through these, see if I can find some truck signs. This one almost fits the criteria, no parking freight loading zone. I always associate freight with big trucks. I'll pull it out just to see if it's something I can use. I kind of don't want to use it just because it doesn't have the word truck on it or an image of a truck. But just in case, this is a small, really good size from a visual standpoint, helps to balance out the wall a little bit. So I'll keep it on the side for now. Okay, in my new storage strategy, I pulled all the really large signs out, pretty much that are 3 feet or larger, and I have them just stacked here on the side in between these two shelves on the floor. These are signs that I'm not going to be able to get up on the wall just because they're too big, but I'm going to pull them out. Maybe I'll do some Instagram content or something with them later. Big old truck sign. Got this up in a pick in Michigan. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. I know I've featured this on my Instagram and Facebook recently, fairly recently, within the last 6 months. So I'm going to put it back. Just wanted to give it some love here in the spirit of the theme of trucks. There's a great sign that has multiple trucks on it. I love this sign. I think it's really cool. I love the 3 different size trucks. It's going to be tough to fit it up on the wall, but again, might pull it out just to show it some love on my Instagram feed. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, by the way, Sign Picker. Okay, here's a small one that came out of a steel mill up in Northwest Indiana. Caution, beware of trucks. These are all small miscellaneous signs that I have here. Fire route, fire truck. Okay, I think I am ready. Down with the people wall, up with the truck wall. Let's start building the new sign wall. All right, there we go. The latest sign wall is complete. It's the truck sign wall, and I was only able to not fit 3 of the signs onto the wall. These 2 right here, and the big oversized weight limit truck sign that has the 3 trucks on it. So overall, I think I did pretty well. Don't forget, if you want to follow along, please hit subscribe. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, follow me here, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on TikTok, and until then, I'll see you in the next video.